Hey, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, good moment of now, guys. Beautiful frequency and moment of now, where we are right this second, contains all the moments that we ever experience. When we come to the now in that heart space, we enter that multidimensional self and we enter our home. So the title of this Ria on the Run today is "Everywhere is Home," and I was just listening as I was writing to a dance trance CD, and it was entitled "Everywhere is Home." And what Spirit wanted me to do was stop right at this place. I thought I was going to go a little bit further in my run before I stopped here, but this really stood out, and I'll explain that in a minute. Where is it? So you see that broken branch and it veers off. It veers off that way and it veers off this way. You guys can see that? Like it represents a split in your path. And sometimes what has controlled us in the path is our search for home, that place where we feel at peace, that place where we feel secure, that place where we feel we can be just ourself, uninhibited, unjudged, uncriticized, that place of home deep within our heart, guys. Hey, good morning, Suzanne. And as you guys already know, that home is our heart. That home is that place within that we connect. And the more that we connect to our innate self, our own divine frequency imprint, our own communication with God, our own expression with God, the more at home we feel, the more self love we can generate and allow, the more our God self is in our physical experience. Our God self embodies us all the time. We just aren't always operating at that frequency. So the more self-love, the more appreciation, the more you go within without gain, without guilt, without shame. Guilt and shame came out as game. Without judgment, without thinking you've got to do more, without having these expectations. When you can connect more and more and more to that God self that you are home, and home is everywhere because it's everywhere that you are. It is that sun and light within you. It is that connection to yourself within you. You are home. You are multi-dimensional beings. You are God source energy. In that, in that God source energy, you are no different. You are a chip off a diamond block containing all of the same substance, essence, chemical, all of that light that you originally had when you were connected to God's source energy, wherever that is for you, beginning of time, before you were born, however you want to think about it. But you are a chip that you came as a fractal in this physical experience. So that home is always with you. It always lies within you. But in the past, we're taught to go outside to find our answers, to go outside and connect to homes, jobs, careers, classes, all of that, religions. And really, it's all within us. All of the outside acts as a catalyst and trigger for our own discernment to feel into what is real for us, what isn't real for us, what is the truth of this teaching. And you go within. And you guys are at a place where you have this beautiful discernment that is one with God and trusting in that. And then allowing that to be your guide on the continuation of your path. It's all about self realization. It's not that we're being anything we never were, but in this limited physical experience, we've got layers that we're dissipating, transmuting, transcending, loving, allowing, beliefs we're dissipating in order to get to our home fully. And there's no get where it's there, it's just allowing. So what came to me really strongly this morning, and I was contemplating that some things about a lot of us, like, know we have a purpose, we know we're here for a reason, but we're still trying to achieve it or express it or portray it in a modality of the past, of a expectation of the past, in a mold, or give it some sort of substance with definitions or labels to give it some importance. And what Spirit is saying is that is fine and dandy, but we are here right now to have our own expression of whatever that purpose is. What I realized, I recently just posted a little video of my Mother Earth heart cards, and in the video I say, oh, these were a few years in the making. Yeah, that the physical experience of the cards were a few years in the making, as far as taking the pictures, putting the messages together, but really the expression through my Mother Earth heart cards has been eons in the making, energetically. Other timelines coming together to calibrate, to balance, to heal, to release, to learn, to grow, to expand. And that's all done in here. And we're given the support of all those timelines and soul tribes and family to give us that reflection of ourselves, what we need to let go of and what we need to embrace, what we need to contemplate, what we need to generate. So here in the past, when we came to a fork of two paths, we thought we had to take one path or the other. But Spirit is saying we are now creating a path in between the two. This is a dead branch, guys. It's literally, well, it holds lots of information. Nothing is really dead, right? But in the past, when we were shown a change of paths, a split in paths, choices to make, we automatically now would magnetize to one or the other. But Spirit is saying those old paths of doing things is dead as far as this world or your expression of it is right now. We take the energy of everything we learn, the core, we go to the core of who we are. Then there's a split expression of old energy that we have integrated. But what's being called of us now in this new energy, this new world, this new frequency is your guys are creating a new path in between. And it's like you can think, well, I have this, but I've only got this much experience, or I don't have experience in that, and I'm no master. And Spirit is saying bullshit. They're calling bullshit on you because you do. What you're coming to express here in the middle has been eons in the energetic spiritual realm of the making, and it's coming forth. So as we have gone within and connected to our heart space, our multidimensional selves, our Akash, all of these other streams, passive light that we are giving and receiving, whether it be on other timelines or engagements with people on this timeline, that we are taking all of that information from eons and integrating it and processing it and creating a new expression of it right here in the middle, guys. So if any of you are questioning your path, your purpose, what you are to do, or doubting it, or thinking you don't have what it takes, again, Spirit says BS on that. You do, because energetically, so much within your heart space has been being digested from the eons. It's been many years in the making as far as our timeline goes, and many eons as far as the multi-dimensional timelines go. So there's a big calling forth of new worlds, new creation, new expression. But that is taking all of the energy from all of the timelines, but we're integrating it and digesting it now. Hence, a lot of people have had like kind of in the past, say the past couple of years, nauseous, not feeling good, feeling sick to their stomach, just not, that kind of stuff. And it's because you've been digesting so much that your heart has been opening you up to. Good morning, Miss Siegel. I was going to call you Siegel. Seagull. I said that for a reason. So maybe there's seagull, literally, you know, the bird, seagull energy coming to you today, Kimmy. And you would know, you know all that stuff. Oh my God. So I don't know. I'll get to that in a second. Because stuff's coming forth. So it's time to create your own expression, your own modality, not what someone else created, not what you created in the past, but taking everything from all timelines and creating this nice, strong core and shooting up in between these, your own creative expression. Because even me, I struggled probably when I left doing hair. It gave me a sense of loss of identity, like a lot of us when, say, our kids leave the nest, or we move, or we split up with someone, or we leave a job, or everything that we built, our energy in the physical world left us. We kind of lose our sense of identity. And that's a beautiful gift, because then it causes us to go within and connect to our true identity, our innate self, our God self, that expression that has been brewing, the energy that's been culminating, collaborating, balancing, healing, coming together for that new expression from here, guys. And to me, that is so freeing, because so often we have based our success, our sense of worth, what we do on the outside of the past. We're all being called to recreate, renew that connection to your heart. And in the moment, in every moment, and allowing and going within, you're going to be given step by step, breadcrumb by breadcrumb, where you need to be. But you can alleviate so much when you get all of those questions in your mind. Well, I don't have a master degree in Reiki, or holy shit, I didn't study philosophy. You don't need to. And the Akash within your heart center, the multidimensional self, holds all of that information. So you will be sparked with information with every moment, whether you're engaging with somebody else. That's why I love readings. You guys activate so much light within me just through that communication and expression. And it's always there, but it's come to our awareness now. So yeah, so it's just this is just affirmation and support from you are reflecting through this message for yourself that yeah, it's time to be shining in your unique divine frequency imprint. And if anybody um, has any challenges with that or wants any coaching or guidance or support with that, I do a divine frequency imprint reading that helps you to understand those energies, to activate it and uh, anchor it, activate and anchor, what you guys are doing automatically. But you know what? We have each other here for support, whether we're going to a share your card free reading or whether we're making an appointment with someone. Follow the tuition, and we all have codes and reflections of one another for each other. So that's the beautiful support. But ultimately, go within, connect to your core, and you guys are creating something that's been in the makings for years, eons, energetically in your Akash. We're taking. I just find this freaking ass amazing how we're able to take all of these experiences that we're not aware of in our Akash, in our multidimensional self experiences and apply them now. I find that fascinating, and each one of us activates that for one another. Um, not active, well, activate, yeah, but share codes, and then it causes us to go in and activate ourselves. It's always the self, guys. Hey, good morning, Christy. Good to see you, beautiful soul sister. Gina Palazzo, soul sister. Kimmy, soul sister. And Suzanne, soul sister. Sister. All right, so seagull came to mind when I was going to call you seagull. So seagull, hangs out by the ocean, and that's emotion, obviously. Seagulls are a type of scavenger. They're kind of like a vulture. They use up their resources of what's available. They'll go in the garbage cans. They're considered an annoyance by vacationers and beachgoers and people going to seafood restaurants because they're right there waiting to pounce on any opportunity to get their food. So the sea, and that is related to the emotions because they're next to the ocean usually in water. And so what it's saying is it's time to take initiative, allow your emotions, those high flying emotions to guide you to extract the food, the resources available in this very moment of now. Does that feel right, Kimmy? Feels good to me. So in the past, we weren't always taught to trust our emotions because our emotions didn't necessarily align up to the collective. And now it's time to take ownership of your emotions, allow them to guide you. You are always the driver through your own free will in every moment. You are the driver. You are the driver. Your thoughts are the steering wheel, and your emotions are the fuel to get you there. So I'll leave it with that. Last night I had a dream of Caleb in a past life in as a pirate. Oh my God! So I haven't checked that out yet, Gina Palazzo. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. So me and Caleb, we go back many, 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 many lives. Geez, yeah, he's definitely been a Viking, so maybe it could have been one of those Viking ships or a pirate. Absolutely. And recently, I just got in my email these Viking cruises. So at some point, I think it would be really awesome for me and him to go on a Viking cruise because we both have timelines and a lot of energies that are supporting us from those timelines. So, Gina, as you know, it was no dream. And thank you so much for sharing that and taking the time to sketch it, to literally sketch it and send it to me. Thank you so much. And beautiful. So you're like an opening to a portal of one of those dimensions, Gina, to be brought into our awareness for us to utilize and contemplate and reflect upon that very energy that you picked up because we're all connected through the core part, which is where is it? Love and light. But we're called to express our own expression of the eons in the making. So a lot of people have businesses, they have modalities, and they can say, well, this has been a few years in the making, but in reality, it's been eternally in the making. And now is the time to bring it forth. And now is divine timing. I just love it. All right, guys. So I'm not like in the middle of my run yet. I haven't turned around, but I saw this and I just always take advantage of Mother Earth's messages and her communication. And it's fascinating and it's beautiful. And even this right here represents you guys going out in Mother Earth connecting. Look at that old, where is it? Moss. It's literally like a portal. Where is it? I see these all over, these like portals on the tree. Mother Earth is literally a portal where you connect to your heart, where it heals you, rejuvenates you. It's like literally allows you to enter that portal. And that portal is your heart. But Mother Earth is always reflecting that because our hearts truly are one with Mother Earth. Okay, guys, everything's just too beautiful, right, Gina? Like we're saying, like on Facebook and all of the stuff flowing. I'm so blessed because it's really finally reflecting the innate nature of ourself that we're connecting to. All right, guys. Good morning, Teresa. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. May you all shine with the entirety of all the love and light that you are. Morning, guys.